Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Might as well give it to him again. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls it in. It's Buckley. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the red zone, it's Buckley. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
To throw, it's Lowry. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. But the ball pops out on the return. Kicking team's got it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Direct snap. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Looking for a man. It's Finn. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about...
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
Well, jet sweep pass. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Leary.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He should...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They'll get to keep possession, but man, do they have a long way to go after that fumble threw them in reverse. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. There, well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Let's go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Buckley. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Number 37 sets to kick this one away.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Finn. Got a man. It's Williamson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
They'll go back to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Redhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires on the move. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense
makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Redhawks.
A lot of sometimes you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 23 over Bowling Green. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football.
There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Buckley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really
Lofts one high indeed. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring in third.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
Pulls it in down the middle. There he goes. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work. Turning it on! Gets it past the marker. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game, but everything is on the line.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Lowry. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Leary. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
This guy is lightning fast. Did you see him come out of the break on the slant? QB got it to him early. What a weapon.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
It's a good play call there. I think the defense was expecting them to try to run it in between the tackles, but instead, they go to the outside using his speed to come away with 2 points.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Finn. Sets up the screen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. Finds his tight end. stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
That's reeled in. It's Williamson. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Red Hawks!
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for two. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Complete to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch.
Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Buckley. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Got enough space. And he's... Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Western Michigan!
Every time we speak to defenses before they...
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Buckley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Here's a heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. There he goes!
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just steamrolling the defense. He's now up to 70 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. So they come to the line, and the Wildcats going to give them a different look. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kick. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Chippewas will kick it away to crank up the second half.
24, Central Michigan, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some... They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good ball.